Have you ever thought about yourself this way? I'm a zero, and in order to gain respect, self-respect, and respect from others, I need to achieve certain results and to become an ideal person. And you would set for yourself unachievable goals and struggle with it, then set it again and it repeated in a circles until you feel much worse than you were. If everything of this about you, please keep watching because I will share my own path and how I overcome this mindset and started to really achieve goals with self-respect. First of all, I remembered how ridiculous my goals were when my mother found a diary of mine. Really, there were really high goals. Something like remember 5 huge encyclopedias in the summer, or start every day in 6 o'clock, start running, do a lot of exercises, take a cold shower, read books, and etc. and etc. And there is nothing bad about it, but they were not my goals, first of all, and secondly, I would set a really short amount of time to achieve these goals. And the worst thing is that I would put myself down because I couldn't meet these high standards. And of course, it made me struggle. If any one of you in this mindset right now, the sooner you overcome it, the better is for your health and for your achievements, because you will find your real goals and start to move in your direction. I will start with these short and practical things that I did. First of all, I started to recognize my thoughts, because most of the thoughts we not noticing or not recognizing, but most of the thoughts that we're thinking, they were really negative. I just would go and recognize in which situations I would set impossible goals, in which situations I would think about myself negatively. Same in social situations. Then, after a week of this practice, or at least a couple of days, you starting to stop yourself. You starting to stop yourself and telling yourself that actually those thoughts aren't yours. Not all of the thoughts that you think are yours. So I started to stop myself and prevent myself from thinking negatively. To be honest, it's not that easy, but when you're creating a habit, it acts on its own and you just live in the better world. You started to developing this mindset for a reason. Maybe there were certain somebody in your environment who criticized you. Maybe this person was important for you, or this group of people, and you then implemented these negative thoughts, this negative thinking, and pushing yourself down in your head. So the thing that I did is that I started to stop my inner critic by telling my inner critic words like this: hear me out, critic. You don't need to push myself down. You need to help me. Stop criticizing me. And you're doing this repeatedly until it becomes a habit. Then you're starting find in yourself your strong sides. Surprisingly, that time I struggled with finding something positive in myself, and it was really surprisingly because there are so many good sides that I can see right now. So I found I recommend to find at least 3 sides, 3 good, strong sides, and concentrate on them. Every time that you start to back down and go and think negatively about yourself, you stop yourself, you shut up your inner critic, and you just tell yourself something positive. And it's very helpful because you're becoming more realistic, you're becoming more yourself. When it happens, you're actually noticing that those strange goals, they are even not worth achieving. Most of them you just don't want to achieve and waste time on them. Social media or other people or society make you think this way. It's not necessary that you should really keep thinking like this. And when you understand this, you take your life in your hands again and you starting to think on your own. We also have a video about critical thinking. It's about how to question some of the things, how to think on your own more, and how actually become a better thinker. Because in our world, it's easy to manipulate people if they are think similarly and not trying to think on their own. Easy for us to stop thinking on our own because of the social media, ChatGPT and other devices. They are helpful, but we're lazy. Our nature is pretty lazy. So if you watch videos like this, if you trying your best, of course you're breaking free from all of this, and the internet is actually a very good blessing for people who learned how to use it, because it's not only the tool of manipulation or something, advertisement and all, it's also thing that breaking all boundaries between us and helping us to develop the mindset that we deserve, to become free. So this is a source of freedom. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to watch the video about social anxiety, which is connected to this problem, thinking about yourself like nothing, putting yourself down and regret about the past, social anxiety might be one of the problems this too, because if we think bad about ourselves, we tend to escape socialization and hide somewhere in our room, watch some videos or whatever, just not socializing. So I will create a video for this topic too. Please subscribe, it will be a very great pleasure, and we're creating a lot of videos with Maria, my partner, who is actually living in Mexico, and I'm Anna, I'm living in Russia. So nice to meet you. Please implement at least one thing that you heard right now, and then this video will be actually useful for you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.